Hi guys, it's Miss Hanzolo, and as you can see, I'm barefaced. I have a cold voice, meaning I have a really bad cold right now, so sounding a little raspy. But I'm going to be doing a get ready video with me. I already did my eyelashes. It's going to be actually a mix of get ready and getting ready for our trip, because I haven't been able to do that the past few days because I've been sick. I got my good old pals, fisherman friends, vitamin C, lemon, ginger, and I'm gonna get better. Bloody owl. I've actually been eating these. Strawberries, blueberries. I just wanted to bring you guys to get ready with me. I'm gonna do my gua sha because I've been really bloated, and for that I just use my CeraVe lotion. And it's not the lightest lotion. I've actually been on the hunt for a lighter lotion to use for this. I mainly focus on my jaw and up here. And I've been noticing I get really bad cystic acne right here. I don't know if you can see that, and up here and along here, but thankfully they've all healed. I'm pretty sure it's hormonal because I get it around my time of the month. But you always, like, I don't know too much about gua shaing, but I know that you have to have some kind of like moisturizer or oil to make it go nicer, and you'll feel the little cracks go through, and that's clearly clearing your lymph nodes. And always give it a little shake, drag it down. There you go, now my face is all red. Beautiful. You can tell how sensitive my skin is. Also, make sure your hands are clean when you're doing this. That's all I gotta say. You can watch me do my makeup and fast forward. So my camera died, but I did my makeup, I did my hair, some dry shampoo and all that. But today, I need to actually go grab my medication that I'm going to be bringing with us on vacation. And what else do I need to get? Oh yeah, I have a list. That's what I forgot. Some moisturizer, ear drops, because last time I was on a plane when I wasn't feeling well, like a few years ago, before the C word, when we were coming down, my ears were not popping, and I was in severe pain that I had all the flight attendants flocking to me with ice, gum, random strangers passing me stuff to chew. Like, it was chaotic, and I thought my eardrums were gonna explode. So I'm gonna try and get on top of my ears, because I can tell that there's still some pressure, and I'm just gonna get some eardrops just in case. Purple eyeliner and dry shampoo and some ground chicken for tonight, because our freezer went bad and all our meat went bad, so I need to do that. let's go. Let's get to Walmart. That's what we're doing. All right, we just got to Walmart, and yes, I'm wearing a mask because I have a cold, okay? I had 2 tests. It's not the C word, like I said, but I have a cold, and I do not want to spread that to anybody, no matter what. We should normalize, even after all this stuff's over, wearing a mask if you have a normal-ass cold, okay? I'm only sweating a little bit. Not because I had to wear the mask. But we got everything I needed. I was able... Well, there was a couple things I didn't get, but I was like, I'll make do. Makeup stuff, and I actually found a couple cute shirts. I found a really, like, cheap $4 tank top at Walmart. Might be good for when we're traveling to have under stuff. I'm still out of breath. Now we're gonna get going home and see what we got, and then also start prepping while I can today, and yeah, see you at home. Hi! Come here. Let's go pee. Come on. All right, doing donuts. Come on. Pippa, let's go pee. Go pee. No, go pee. Good girl. No, go pee. An actual pee. All right. So this is some of the stuff I got. Nothing special. Got some vitamin C, vitamin C, okay? Some stuff for traveling, some shirts. I actually just got an Amazon package for some of the stuff we need for traveling, so let's open that up. All right, let's see, what's this? My tripod, or it's like my handheld tripod for when we're doing stuff out and about. What is this, the plugs for Italy? And then my plug for Ireland, Scotland, and England. So one of the things you gotta make sure when you're traveling, especially to multiple places in Europe, that there's gonna be different plugs. Like, I think it's Ireland and Scotland and, like, mainly the UK section. They all use some of them use type L or G plugs. So you need to make sure you get that. And then for, like, Italy and France, they use type C and L. And I know they all have different types, but there's ones that are more, so you don't have to buy a different one for every country. So I just bought 2, so that'll work out. I'm using my new tripod, and it actually works really well. It's really comfortable on my hand, and it seems pretty sturdy, especially for my phone. But it didn't come with the phone holder part, like the part that holds my phone in. And on the photo in Amazon it did, so I can't really blame it because I should have read, but it doesn't really matter. I have an extra one from my old shitty tripod, and we're gonna use this one, and it works perfectly. I just have to check it's still recording because my iPhone storage is low. What else is new? I'm going to show you where we're going in Europe and the tips and tricks I used, because I did do it as thrifty as I could. I did all the research I could. I do have all the time to be doing that. I know a lot of people use travel agencies and all that to do that for people who work, especially full-time and are really busy, or just don't do it that much, so they don't know what to do. I did it all by myself, and Cameron helped a bit, but I did a lot of the research and booking, and I'm going to show you where we're going and what places we're staying and stuff, but I won't show you, like, the dates or anything like that, because I don't want to be stalked. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so these are the places we're staying. So we're going to start in Rome, head over to Venice, then we're going to fly over to Paris, train, like the train that goes underneath the water, to London, and then we're going to fly to Glasgow and drive up to Inverness. I know it doesn't say that, but that's Scotland in general. Oh, I don't know why I put Scotland. I meant to put Edinburgh. We're going to fly up to Glasgow, drive up to Inverness, and then kind of drive around the coast of Scotland there and head into Edinburgh, stay there for a bit, and then come back to Glasgow and fly over to Ireland. And we're going to be staying with my friend there for about 2 weeks. And that's about it for the times like where we're actually going. So for the place we're staying, we're going to be staying in a couple Airbnbs, and I think we're staying in one hostel. And then we're going to be staying at the Travel Lodge. And then we also, I think it's just Airbnbs, Travel Lodges, a hotel, and hostels. So I know hostels, like a lot of people do that when they're traveling, especially for longer trips. But for us as a couple, we would like our privacy, since we are able to budget for that. It was better actually for just normal flats through Airbnb, and then the one place was cheaper to use Travel Lodge. So I suggest doing all the research you can, especially knowing that hostels and Airbnb are the main places that people will use. Airbnb can be cheaper than a hostel, especially it'll be private. You'll have your own bathroom, your own shower, your own room. You won't have to lock your stuff up in a locker or whatever. But yeah, so I do recommend Airbnb, and especially like Travelodge, like we're gonna be walking around, like I'm not gonna be staying in that place. It's just gonna be a simple hotel room, especially, right? But I do have a thing for having my own bathroom because I pee a lot in the night and stuff. I don't want to be waiting or someone, you know, just walking on someone or someone else who's partying it up. Especially do your research. Like, you might find a nice place in Airbnb, but make sure you do look at every freaking review. Price it out, like I said. Look at the Airbnb and then check the hostels, because you can get your own en-suite bathroom through hostels too, but they're more expensive. But make sure you look at all the reviews, because you don't want to stay in a shitty place unless you don't care and you're just willing to YOLO it. But for me, I like to look above 4 stars at least. And I know every place isn't going to be perfect, but we had the time to research it, so I did. And then you have to make sure that you do pay for tickets in advance for the trains. Like, we're going to be using a train from Venice. Oh my god, I sound so sick. Jesus. We are going to be using a train from Rome to Venice, and that's within Rome, so you have to find the actual website for that. Don't buy tickets from a random website unless it's like super trusted, maybe like Expedia or something like that. We just went to the actual website. I think it's called Italia Rail or something like that, and bought the tickets through there. Know that your money, especially if you use MasterCard for booking, it will transfer into euros and stuff like that, so it might look different once you actually pay for it. You'll be like, whoa, why is it like $50 when it said it'd be 20? But that's on conversion rate. For the train, like, everything's pretty reasonably priced. You got to be ready to spend money for some of these things, especially if you are being more thrifty. Like, the planes, from going from such a small space, like, they're only like 2-hour flights, sometimes under. You're gonna get like, oh, it's like a $50 flight, but you have to pay for baggage, you have to pay for carry-on, which is usually included in like Air Canada or something, right? So just make sure that we paid extra for luggage, like we're actually checking a bag in because we're going for so long, but we made sure to read all the fine print, and we know that there could be a couple dings, like once we get to the airport, they might be like, oh, your carry-on's too heavy, so you're gonna have to charge for that. We're just gonna whatever, it's gonna happen. And we did our research the best we could, but just make sure that that's the case. You did your research and know that there could be some fail in it, and you're across the country. Don't make a fuss, like, unless you're literally getting screwed over and you have stuff like a receipt to show for certain things, then make a fuss. We also need to print out our paperwork. For example, as Canadians, our barcodes aren't going to be the same as the Italian, specifically Italian Vax Pass. Apparently, a lot of them do understand, like, this is the Canadian version of our QR code. Some of them will be like, that's just a fake thing. I don't get it. Because they don't speak English, some of them, right? So I read online and like the government websites and stuff, just to print out your full Vax Pass, like the one that shows all your dates, not just the QR code. And then you also want to be able to print out just like IDs. I know it's kind of weird. You might lose your wallet, right? You might lose something, and it's good to have a backup printed out of like that, your passports and all that stuff, and just your itinerary even. I know everything's on our phones now, but it's good just to print it all out and have it in your face, and they're able to read it and open it and look at it. You could lose one or the other. You probably won't lose both. Let's hope you're not traveling if you're going to be losing shit like that, but if you lose one or the other, you will have that, at least. You'll be safe. You're covering your own butt, essentially. For my research with the phone plans, Canada, we all know this, Canada has the worst phone plan deals ever. They're not deals. You're ripping it off. You're like paying $100 for like 1 gigabyte. I'm not, but people who are getting new phone plans are. If you go out of the country, it's like, oh, $12 a day for roaming, but we're going for like 40 plus days, so I'm not doing that. I read online and I found a place that basically it's better to go to a phone place in Europe while you're there, and most of them actually have like data packages that you can buy for like $50 for 10 gigabytes for 30 days, and we're gonna get that. But we read that it's better just once you get to Italy specifically, just go to a phone place there and get it, because that's normal for travelers. Get that. Don't use your roaming if you don't have to. I will make videos while we're there showing where it is and what we got, but that's just what I read so far. So don't use your roaming unless you have to, like for the first day maybe, while you're getting your shit figured out and you want to let everyone know you're there. You don't want to be running around looking for internet somewhere. That's like what I'm gonna do probably just the first day. I think my main issue is going to be to pack light. I have like a million outfits that I want to wear, but I know I'll probably only wear my leggings, a couple dresses, and some shirts. All I gotta say, I'm gonna wrap this video up because I gotta do some cooking and some cleaning and then do some more stuff. Do your research, be thrifty if you can, get better, like always go 4-star and above. pack light, be safe, bring your vax passes, bring printed copies of everything, and have a good time. I will be making a vlog of when we do actually get going there and like our travel on our way there, and hopefully I'll have some time to edit when we're going to bed and taking a break and stuff like that. Leave any questions down below, any places you think I should go, especially in like Italy, Venice, everywhere where you think I should go. If you're from any of those countries and you want to be friends, maybe we can collab on some content. I don't know. Yeah, leave a like and a comment and subscribe down below. It's on the house.